So today I wanted to talk about comfort zones. I know we like our comfort zones because we're comfortable when we're in our comfort zone. But one thing that I feel like I've begun to figure out is when I'm comfortable, I'm not growing. So I like to find things that push me out of my own comfort zone. Last year, I think I went a little extreme with this scenario. There's no video footage available of what I'm about to tell you. There is. I'm not releasing it. I actually went and decided to write stand-up comedy and do open mics for about 3 months. And I got to tell you, it was a lot of fun. I had a ball doing it. It was a blast. It really, really put me at ease when I did other things like photograph a large event or anything where I feel like I'm in a big crowd, or even right now talking to the camera. It helped me to really work on that and become more comfortable being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So that's something I wanted to talk about today. So are you comfortable where you're at? If you are, maybe you need to find something that makes you uncomfortable and go photograph it. Not dangerous. Let's not get crazy. I'm not suggesting anybody start skydiving. But you know what? If you want to do something like that, maybe you should try it in a safe environment with trained people. Don't take anything I say too seriously, but seriously, maybe you should try something. Anyway, this was just my thought today, was what about these comfort zones? How can we recognize when we're in them, and then how can we get out of them? So think about that when you've got time today or any other day. Sit down and realize, are you comfortable with your work? Are you comfortable with your editing? Are you comfortable, in your life? If so, maybe it's time to shake things up a little bit and see what pushing yourself feels like, to go into the unknown. Give you an idea. Here's an example. This year, I've had 2 major out-of-town photo excursions. One lasted a week in Dallas. One lasted a week in New York. Now, I haven't really traveled since the pandemic. I think a lot of us have probably seen a lot less travel since we've gone through 2020. And I didn't realize I missed it. And it was very uncomfortable being on an airplane again, driving long distances, working with new people, being in places I've never photographed before, situations I've never photographed before. And it was, in the end, extremely rewarding to come back home, realize I had faced this thing that I was actually pretty afraid of. It's very easy for me to look at something and go, wow, I really want to do that. Suddenly it comes along and I will scramble to make up an excuse to why I can't do that thing. I'm very lucky, though. One of the things that I have in my life is a supportive family that pushes me out the door to go do these things. Maybe they're trying to get rid of me. I don't know. Is my life insurance paid up? There might be something behind that. No. Anyway, I'm very fortunate to have family, friends, and just people around me saying, hey, go do these things. You've got to go do these things. You're going to do great. And they support me. So find those people too. Not only find your way out of your comfort zone, find someone that's going to cheer you out of your comfort zone. Find someone that's going to push you. And that person, just hang on to them. The harder they push, the harder you hang on, because they are so valuable. I keep bumping the desk. Sorry. Anyway, just a thought today. What are your thoughts? Are you in a comfort zone? Tell me in the comments. What do you do to shake up things? I'd love to know some other practices, maybe mental practices, travel. What do you do to shake yourself out of your comfort zone and get into a new creative rhythm or creative pattern? Let me know. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing the videos and all the comments. Everything's been so super positive, and I've really had a great time getting back into making videos again. And I really appreciate the warm reception after one of my long breaks that I usually take from YouTube, as you know, my brain kind of cools off and I change gears and I go from one thing to the next. Anyway, thanks for waiting on me. Thanks for showing up. I'll see you on the next one.